I think that's great context, Manish, and specifically, I think thank you for referencing in the NEP, the new education policy. So within that, there are two recent announcements on the higher education and on the skilling side, which is around the digital university as well as the entry of foreign universities in India. And you've always spoken about upskilling and different pathways to enable that. So do you see these as being big changes which can close the gap between employment, job readiness, and higher education in the country? And any specific points you're looking at from what the budget could enable in these areas?
See, we have learned five things about skills in education in the last 20 years of experimentation. We need learning by doing, we need learning by learning, we need learning with qualification modularity, we need learning with multimodal delivery, and we need learning with signaling value. Now, obviously, some foreign universities who've been around for hundreds of years or have higher global rankings have high signaling value. But obviously, digital universities have more flexible delivery. Obviously, some people who are offering degree apprenticeships have higher learning while learning. And obviously, pure apprenticeships has a lot more learning by doing. So I would just think that all that you're seeing, and these two are just probably two out of 40 policy announcements that UGC, Ministry of Education, have made in the NEP implementation glide path. So I think competition is the eighth wonder of the world. We remember 1991 because it increased competition, and animals bred in captivity find it hard to live in the jungle. So I think that we have 900 universities and 40,000 colleges, but we have always had a case of less supply of quality education. John Gardner, he's my favorite education secretary of the US in the 1960s. He wrote a great book called Can We Be Equal and Excellent? And that is the tension of cost, quality, and quantity in education. So I think foreign universities coming, digital universities coming, the deregulation of degree apprenticeships, all these are trying to break the tyranny of cost, quality, and quantity. We've just focused on quantity for the last 20 years. But we now have to move from more cooks in the kitchen to a different recipe. Gross enrollment ratio is not going to go up in universities that look like Harvard, Oxford, or Cambridge. Gross enrollment ratio will go up in all kinds of diverse institutions. So I think the three tiering of NEP, where research universities are different from teaching universities, which are different from skill universities, is also part of this glide path that I hope the budget will clarify. So essentially, what I'm looking from the budget is that the NEP 15-year implementation glide path is accelerated, and I think 5 is doable.